Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Alright, I was very excited at the end of our last episode that we were able to upgrade our VAB and finally be able to acquire some struts. Let's get back into this, and our target is the moon. So the question is, how do you go to the moon using 52,000 funds? Hopefully we'll find out the answer to that. Okay, so into the VAB. These black boxes look ominous. Alright, here's our command pod. Now this is so much bigger. I'm guessing we won't have to use that much space. So, we're just planning on doing a flyby of the moon. This stack decoupler. Oh, we have the Rockomax decoupler. Do we have any? No, this is structural. We don't have like like tricouplers or anything like that. We don't have any of the bigger engines. All we have is just all we have is this. If we wanted to, so we can make an adapter for the decoupler and then I guess adapt that back. So let's take a look here at this fuel tank. What's its crash tolerance? 7. There's no way that hit at 7. That hit it way higher than 7. Oh, we have struts! We have struts, guys! Now, since we're planning on doing a flyby of the moon, we're going to want to get some scientific data. So in addition to the ablator, we're going to want to put on... Where'd it go? It's under structural. No, it's not. It's under utility. Here. I have to think about this stuff. I don't think we want a Science Junior. We only need 1 thermometer. We'll do 2, just to make things easier on our crew. This will survive. We're not having anybody die in here, and we have plenty of parts. Normally, we'd be more than halfway done with our parts. Maybe not normally, I should say previously we would have been halfway done with our parts. That's not a normal restriction. That's ridiculous that they made us have to upgrade the VAB. Arbitrary restrictions. It's a plot by the VAB Builders Association to get us all to upgrade our VABs. So now we want that to be able to get to the moon. And for that, we're going to need an orbital stage. Yeah, we want this stage to be able to get us into orbit. I don't think it needs to be able to kick us all the way to the moon. I think that once we're in orbit, at a decently high orbit, this will do the job of getting us to the moon, and then it's just a matter of angling it right so we can get ourselves back. This rocket so far, it's 11,000. Alright, decently expensive, but it's mostly the science equipment which is coming back. If we take this stuff that's not coming back off, that's only 3,000. That's not that bad. Or 4,000? Okay, that's still not that bad. Okay, then I want aerodynamics. No, aerodynamics. This one. The one that says aerodynamics. Come on. Okay, structural. Oh, it's so nice to have struts again. I feel so much better about this rocket already. Haven't done any tests or anything, just having the struts makes it so much better. And a little crooked, but should be alright. Now we just need the launch stability enhancers. Give us plenty of support. Okay, so now thrust limiting on these. So on our last rocket, let's see, this one weighs 42. So we're probably going to want to fire all of these simultaneously. However, I don't think we want them all to burn at the same rate. I think we want it to be 2 and 2. So if I'm going to do that, I actually have to take some of these off. But yeah, that's better. It's better to do it that way. Okay, so let's take you 2 off. So we're bringing you down to 2. And copy. Paste. Oh. These bottom struts don't work. Hadn't thought about the winglets getting in the way. Top struts aren't working either. Huh. It's interesting. Have to replace all of these then. I guess this will work better because then I can just have these be 2 like this, and then they won't be on the sides that have the wings. Okay, we got that. Should be enough struts. which means I need to find one more spot. I really like that this thing didn't wobble. Yeah, so center on this rocket. So we're connected at the center points and the top of the bottom and top and bottom of these two and these two. Okay, good. So now we're separated. So 2 of these will have a certain thrust limit and 2 will have the other ones. I think they should all fire simultaneously, though, along with the launch stability enhancers. This rocket is a decent amount heavier than our previous one. Our previous rocket was like 25, 26, something like that. Would 60-30 be right? Because that'd be 90 per 2 90s. Yeah, that'd be like having 2 at 90, which before we had 2 at 50 something, and that was able to lift 20 something. So we want like 2 to, okay, so like 95. So this, and then like 32 and a half. There! I actually got it. Okay, we're gonna call this... We're gonna call this Good Fly by Moon. Moon. M-U-N, Moon. You'll say hello and then goodbye to the moon. Hopefully close up and hopefully not in a metaphorical sense. Alright, this looks okay. So now the staging needs to be done appropriately. These radial decouplers have to fire before the other ones, and I am getting this order right this time. Right. These are the lower thrusts, so these fire second. Yes. Good. And just in case we need more thrust, we'll have this guy firing at the beginning, yeah, and we'll just keep the thrust at 0. This guy to fire when this is gone. Yes. So like that, and then here we want this separate, and we want the, parachute separate again. Save. Oh, we get action groups. Nice. Only basic ones, though. We don't get numbered action groups. Well, we don't have RCS systems, so we can use the RCS as just any old action group, because we don't have RCS on here. It's just important to remember, don't hit the RCS button unless you want to do something. Yeah, click this. Service bay. Toggle. So yeah, we can toggle the service bay on and off with RCS, with the RCS button. That'll open and close this. Yeah, we could have it be jettisoning the heat shield. Why is that even a thing? I don't know. Okay, so we have our first action group, just to toggle the service bay, nice and simple. Our pilot for this mission should be Peta, because Peta is level 1, and therefore she has a special bonus ability which allows her to hold retrograde or prograde vectors automatically, which will be useful when going to the moon, so that way I stay on the prograde when firing. I'm not gonna have a maneuver node, so I'm just gonna have to guess, pretty much. It's not gonna be easy, but not impossible. Thankfully, the moon is a pretty big target. Let's do this, Peta. Well, Peta, I'm glad you went from being our most dead pilot to being our most experienced pilot. I'm sure you're glad about that, too. What are these black things? Are these, like, wires running? Yeah. Yeah, these are wires. They're running from here underneath the pavement, and there's, like, a little bump in the pavement, and they then run under the sand. Huh, that doesn't seem totally safe. Same with this wire. Huh. Well, those are pipes. This is like fuel. This is how we get our fuel and oxidizer. Oh. That does not seem safe at all to just have these sitting over here with flames shooting out right by them. Flames that are getting shot this way by this little trench. Right into the tanks of fuel. Yep, that seems totally safe. Alright, SAS on. Let's test our action group, RCS. Oh, beautiful. Oh, here we go. We have these now, because you have the ability to hold us stable on prograde and retrograde vectors. Alright, Peta, are you ready? I will take your vacant expression as a solid yes, let's go, and let's go. Whoa, wow. Oh, darn it, turn off the throttle. That was why that was... Okay, so that was right about right. I just accidentally had this throttle on. How much liquid fuel did I burn? Okay, 11. That's it's pretty bad, but we'll get by. Achieve goal. Note, fly a vessel anywhere nearby the moon to achieve this goal. Beta, I'm glad you are so happy right now. Wow, we are going really high. Whoa. Yeah, okay, let's rotate a bit. Come on. Urgh. Oh gosh, these are really close to this. Gotta remember to turn on the thruster and then eject to get myself out of here. Okay, we are going way too much sideways. We need to go more up. Yeah, our apoapsis is not nearly high enough for this. I don't know that we're gonna do this, guys. I think this might be a failure. Because yeah, our apoapsis was not. It's not high enough. We're not gonna be able to get into orbit with this stage. Okay, let's get up into space. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not getting into orbit with this stage. Darn. Darn. How far can we get with this? Let's go prograde. You can hold us prograde. Peta, that would be fantastic. Okay, we're about to enter space. Apoapsis is in 20 seconds. Peta, just hold us directly prograde. So we get about 10 seconds out. Fire. Okay, stability assist. Oh. Eject. Oh, we're going down. Oh. No, apoapsis, come back. I'm supposed to be chasing you. Alright, there we go. There we go. Found the right balance. Let's directly prograde. Okay, so let's open the service bay here. I don't think this has any value. No, it does not. 1. Okay, reset. Okay, so let's close that up. Yeah, there's not much we can do science-wise here. This shaking is annoying. SAS off. Huh. Oh yeah, because the gimbal is, the gimbal's trying to hold us steady. Okay, so let's zoom out here. What do we got? Moon is here. So if I were here-ish, that would be where I would be able to see the moon rising over Kerbin. Like if I was like here. So if I fire from here, it'll put me out here, and then the moon would come around and I would meet up with it. Problem is I have nowhere near that much fuel, so what I'm looking at then is, could I, from my periapsis, raise myself into an orbit that's at least 300,000 and then get science from high above Kerbin and then come back? Thinking I can. I think I have enough fuel for that. And then, since this is just above the atmosphere, all I have to do then is get to my apoapsis, which I'll do all my science there, and then just fire retrograde, and this will sink rapidly. The danger is I can't come in too hot, but I do have the ablator, which should protect me and the science. If not, we'll transmit. We're going to transmit some of it. Okay, we got to get over to our periapsis. So that is our plan. We will fire at our periapsis, prograde, so that we can raise our apoapsis up to like here-ish, 300,000 something and some change, and then we will get science from high above Kerbin. It'll also show me how much like 50 units of fuel will get us, like how far that actually takes us with this kind of with this size of a payload up here. So let's get over to our periapsis. 50 times acceleration, time acceleration. So yeah, right here I should be able to see the moon rising over Kerbin. So here, phase prograde, right there. So yeah, it would be like here would be when I would fire at this point in my orbit to intersect the moon, and I would then meet up with the moon out here. But I don't believe I have enough fuel for that. If I do, I'm gonna feel like an idiot for firing over here at my periapsis. And it's like, yeah, with 50 units of fuel, I just go whoop all the way out to here, and I'm gonna feel really dumb. But then I'll know that this rocket does work. And either way, I'm gonna get some good science. And that in and of itself is a bit of a science experiment, knowing how much more do I have to go. So let's time accelerate 50. How close are we to our periapsis? 1 minute out? Okay, let's get out about, like, 20 seconds out. Yeah, like 20 seconds out or so, I will fire and raise up our apoapsis. Okay. Really? Gotta be kidding me. Okay, how far does 50 units of fuel get us? Okay. So yeah, about 50 units of fuel does not get us there. That gets us this far. 2 million meters. This is going to be a new record for us. Record-setting mission, which is great. That is not the moon, but this got us a lot farther than I thought it would. So we're close. Alright, so yeah, let's get some high over Kerbin data, and then we'll come back. 100 times acceleration. I think, can we do 1,000? Or actually, no, I want to... Oh, well, okay, we already did it. I was like, yeah, I want to be there when we cross the threshold. Okay, well, let's, turn SAS off. Or turn SAS on, but have it just hold us stationary. Okay, RCS. which actually means open the bay. So observe the goo from high over Kerbin. 15 science. Goo feels right at home here. What about this one? Same thing. So the goo feels right at home at this distance from Kerbin. How's the temperature? Very temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there is no matter around to be either hot or cold, except the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. This is probably something the R&D guys... Yeah, this is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. This is true. Okay, crew report. Alright, let's transmit that immediately. Done. We did it. Okay, EVA. Alright. Here, let go. Okay, Beta. Ooh, nice. Wow. There's your screenshot. Beautiful. What do you think? Record your observations about the situation. Well, that's all you have to say. It's like, wow, how does it feel to see Kerbin as it really is, completely within your field of vision? Yeah, that's it. I'm seeing Kerbin. Yeah, Peter's a lot more happier than that. Here, let's try it again. Alright. Darn it. Come on! Something profound. Something amazing. Grab. Alright, and board. Let's close this bay. Very nice. So we've gotten some great observations from out here. High over Kerbin. So let's go out further. You can probably accelerate 1,000 times now. And whoop, hold up. Don't want to cross our apoapsis without making note of it. RCS. Oh. Okay, just only use the RCS for opening it anyway. Okay, SAS. Lock us prograde again. Okay, so... report. It's very round. Okay, reset. Review the stored data. Let's transmit that. Oh, whoop. Uh-oh. Let's get another one. EVA report. There we go. They got it. They got our science. Okay, head on EVA. Let's get some of this science down here. Take the data. Okay, let go. RCS pack. Oh, come on. Oh, up. And collect the data. Remove. Okay. This will be 2 observations of goo from high over Kerbin. Nope. Collect the data. Remove. Okay, don't close the service bay. We'll close that with the RCS button. Okay, so now... oh darn, this is turned. Grab. Board. Oh no, we can only record one of the goos. Cancel. Can I put it back? I'm sure I can't. Board anyway. No, we lost one of the 2 goos. Oh, that was stupid of me. Darn. That probably cost us like 7 science. Oh, and we passed our apoapsis. Close this. This, retrograde, and fire. Okay, there. We are not going to come screaming down all the way to the surface. We will enter the atmosphere at a kind of a shallowish angle. That might be too shallow. Lower us down. Oh, okay, we're gonna... okay, we're re-entering. Wow. Okay, so yep, orbital speed very low. We're probably gonna reach a new speed record here. Yeah, Peta's excited about that one. Actually, yeah, hold us retrograde. Let's fall back down to Kerbin. There we go. How fast are we going? 3,000. Wow, okay, let's burn off the rest of this fuel. Just kick it down there. Oh gosh. Hold us retrograde. Hold us retrograde Beta. Oh, you're gonna come up on where you landed before. That's interesting. No, definitely do not jettison the heat shield. Oh gosh. Hold us retrograde. SAS off? Is that better? Huh. Seems to be working better that way. Wow, we're still going so fast. Yeah, we've lost 10 ablator. That's the most ablator we've ever lost. By a lot. Wow, I'm really glad we brought this. This might have destroyed the ship. Can I deploy this? No. No kidding, it's unsafe. Do we have a radar track? No, not yet. Oh, no, not M. Good, we are safe. Let's deploy. Yep, we have a radar track. This is not going to slow down. I again find it interesting that even though I kicked this down, I am going to be landing, or well, I was going to be landing first. Is it that this has a higher density because that's just an empty canister with an engine attached? That one didn't make it, but you made it, Beta. Congratulations. So you have now gone higher than any Kerbin in history. You've also cost us more ablator than any Kerbin in history, and we're very far away from KSC, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're not getting much money back for this. This is going to be more. You got like 54% here. This is going to be like, I don't know, 45%. But it's okay. We're glad you're back. Nice. Touchdown. Open. Can we get a temperature scan? I'm guessing we've already gotten one here. We have. Alright, nothing to be had here, unfortunately. Well done, Peta. Let's recover. 73 science. Excellent. And this. Yep, recovered parts. Okay, yeah, our funds took a pretty heavy hit there. Because, yeah, we only got, what? Yeah, 47%. I was about right.